It's not natural. And it's a crime. And it's being covered up by 9 News. I told the story about how some bozo at my work was saying, well, 9 News came out and was just saying this and that about chemtrails, and they're not real, and that the jet engines are doing this. And I said, yeah, 9 News, I caught them covering it up. I called the program director, talked to him myself, called them 50 times till they threatened to call the police on me. Kept calling. Told them, call the police. I'll tell the police about it too. You're a criminal liar. You can bet the people behind the camera who are telling the news girls to smile, 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 silently, but you can see the reaction of the people behind the camera. See, somebody's prompting them. Somebody's talking to them in their ear. They're not wearing those earbuds to talk to their spouse or their children. That's a job. They're being coaxed and coerced, told what to say. They're being fed lines. You understand? There's Freemasons and Jesuits in running the TV stations. This is all how the Illuminati operates, folks. It's not a joke. This is the Illuminati in action. Chief of police, fire chief, FBI, that's what they do. They get into all these positions of power. Let me tell you what they just said at the press conference for the Tennessee bombing the other day. Douchebag from the federal government gets on there and says, here's some more trails for you. He says, yes, our agents will be collecting all evidence that goes along with the story that our agents conclude. That's paraphrasing. Essentially what he's saying is, yes, we'll collect the evidence that goes along with our narrative. He didn't say we're going to collect all the evidence, is what I'm getting at. He said our agents will be collecting all the evidence that goes with our investigation and what we find. Yeah, exactly. You pretty much let the cat out of the bag right there, you douchebag. Your cover-up agents, you're going to go in there, you can maybe, just like 9/11, drop a plane engine under a scaffold or something, try to get away with it, go into Shanksville, drop a little debris field, create a little crime scene, do a little cover-up. Scumbags in the federal government ought to be hanging from a tree with the American flag around your neck. You know who I'm talking to if you're listening to this. Complicit, guilty filth in this country. They got military contractors. Let me tell you what. Look up a guy named Cody Snodgrass. He's down in Colorado Springs. This guy's a military contractor. He'll tell you how they take a bomb, put it on a truck, drive it from this city to that city, hand it off to another guy, have him drive it here to there, then get in the truck, have it drive it here, then boom! Bomb goes off. Oh, they're just all playing their part, folks. They're just all doing their thing. And that's happening all the time. All these shootings at Aurora Theater, more than one. Shooting down at the Texas Walmart, 4 shooters, all a lie on the TV. This bomb, told you, Time Warner merged with AT&T. Now they're looking for a guy with the last name Warner. It's beyond coincidence. It's called encoding. The audacity that they would even have to do that, it's evidence. It's criminal. That's evidence. It's criminal evidence. They need to be prosecuted. Sorry, looking at the road with the camera here. Let you know where I am. In the heart of the friggin' city. Miles and miles of suburbia in Denver. But yeah, the spray, spraying the skies like crazy. Nobody notices. Start telling strangers, folks. Start telling the people you love. Start telling somebody. Fucking crimes. Stop thanking people for joining the military. Tell them. Fucking ridiculous. How evolved are you joining the military? Fuck you, scumbag. You're not protecting the country. You want to protect the country? Stay within the borders of the country. You want to protect the country? Go after the criminals in government, douchebag. Not the enemies of the Jesuit order that you're fighting over there in the Middle East. We've got no business being over there. America doesn't need to be the world's police. America's such a fucking criminal. We got to keep an eye on everybody because we did everybody dirty. America is the fucking mafia in action now. The Jesuits got the stronghold. America's the right hand. Israel's the left. Terror state. The U.S. and Israel, number 1 and number 2. Saudi Arabia coming in number 3. All working together to bring about Armageddon, biblical prophecy, terror, destruction. Who's really giving the orders? Let me tell you that. If there's biblical prophecy about all these things and all this to happen, how's it just becoming so? Or is it that they're maybe in communication with demonic forces directly? You ever think about that in the Masonic Lodge? Manifestation of a real demon? The demons that Aleister Crowley wrote of by name? The demons that you can summon specifically that look the same every time you summon them? Do you know about Satanism? Do you know about black magic? Do you know about the possible realities of what it is that plagues this nation? Because if you don't, you can't fix it, folks. There's another real cool guy named Russ Dizdar. He's worked with the FBI. He knows about Satanism. He knows about how Satanism is rife in society, within the secret societies, within government. He's got some stories to tell, I'll tell you what. Russ Dizdar. Check it out, folks. Check out those chemtrails. Freaking ridiculous.